Why shouldn't we eat too much candy? One day, Lily was eating lots of candy and wondered why her mom always told her not to eat too much.
Why can't I eat as much candy as I want?
Suddenly, a tiny fairy named Sweetie appeared to explain why eating too much candy isn't a good idea.
Hi Lily. I'm Sweetie, the candy fairy. Let me explain why you shouldn't eat too much candy.
Sweetie explained that candy is full of sugar, which can be bad for our bodies if we eat too much of it.
Candy has a lot of sugar, and too much sugar can be bad for your body.
Sweetie told Lily that eating too much candy can hurt her teeth and cause cavities.
Too much sugar can cause cavities, which are holes in your teeth that hurt.
Sweetie explained that eating a lot of candy can give you a quick burst of energy but will make you feel tired later.
Sugar can give you a quick energy boost, but after that, it makes you feel tired and sluggish.
Sweetie told Lily that eating too much candy can also give you a stomachache.
Eating too much candy can upset your stomach and give you a tummy ache.
Sweetie explained that too much sugar can make you feel sick and isn't good for your health.
Eating too much sugar isn't healthy for your body. It can make you feel sick and unwell.
Sweetie told Lily that it's okay to enjoy candy sometimes, but it's important not to eat too much.
It's okay to enjoy candy in moderation, but too much is not good for you.
Sweetie reminded Lily that eating healthy foods like fruits and vegetables helps her grow strong and healthy.
To grow strong and healthy, it's important to eat healthy foods like fruits and vegetables.
Lily smiled, now understanding why she shouldn't eat too much candy, and couldn't wait to share what she learned with her friends.
Thanks, Sweetie. Now I know why I shouldn't eat too much candy.
Why should we wash our hands before eating? One day, Max was getting ready to eat, and Luna asked if he had washed his hands.
Max, did you wash your hands before eating?
Why do I need to wash my hands before I eat?
Luna explained that we touch many things during the day, and our hands pick up germs.
Throughout the day, we touch a lot of things, and our hands pick up tiny germs that we can't see.
Max wondered what germs do when they get on our hands.
What do germs do when they're on our hands?
Germs can make us sick if they get into our bodies, especially if we eat with dirty hands.
Luna explained that washing our hands with soap and water removes germs and keeps us safe.
When we wash our hands with soap and water, it removes the germs and keeps us from getting sick.
Max was curious about how germs spread from one thing to another.
How do germs spread to our hands?
Germs can spread from everything we touch, like door handles, toys, and even pets.
Luna explained that it's especially important to wash our hands before we eat.
It's important to wash your hands before eating to make sure no germs get into your food.
Max was amazed to learn that soap and water are the best ways to remove germs.
So, soap and water are the best ways to clean my hands?
Yes. Soap and water wash away the germs and keep your hands clean and safe.
Luna explained that washing our hands keeps us healthy and ready to enjoy our meal.
Washing your hands keeps you healthy and makes sure you can enjoy your meal safely.
Max asked if washing his hands before every meal is a good habit to keep.
Is washing my hands before eating something I should always do?
Yes. Washing your hands before every meal is a great habit to keep. It helps keep you and others healthy.
Max smiled, happy to understand why it's so important to wash his hands before eating.
Thanks, Luna. Now I know why I need to wash my hands before eating.
You're welcome, Max. Washing your hands helps keep you healthy and ready to enjoy every meal safely.
Showing Max how the sun works.
Inside the sun, tiny particles called
Why is the ocean salty? One day at the beach, Max tasted the ocean water and wondered why it was salty.
Luna, why is the ocean salty?
Luna explained that the ocean becomes salty because rivers carry tiny amounts of salt from the land into the ocean.
rivers carry tiny amounts of salt from rocks and soil into the ocean, making it salty over time.
Max was curious about how the salt from the land ends up in the ocean.
How does the salt get into the ocean from the land?
When rain falls, it wears away tiny pieces of salt from rocks. Rivers carry that salt to the ocean.
Luna explained that the ocean's saltiness builds up over millions of years.
This process has been happening for millions of years, making the ocean salty over time.
Max was curious about why the ocean stays salty while rivers and lakes have fresh water.
Why is the ocean salty? The rivers and lakes have fresh water.
When ocean water evaporates, the salt stays behind. This makes the ocean salty, while fresh rain refills rivers and lakes.
Luna explained that when the sun heats the ocean, the water evaporates, but the salt stays behind.
The sun heats the ocean, and the water evaporates into the sky, but the salt stays behind, making the ocean salty.
Max was amazed to learn that even though water evaporates, the salt stays in the ocean.
So, even when the water evaporates, the salt stays in the ocean?
Yes. The water becomes clouds and rains back into rivers, but the salt stays in the ocean, making it salty.
Max smiled, now understanding why the ocean water tastes salty.
Now I understand why the ocean water tastes salty.
Exactly, Max. The salt has been building up for millions of years, and that's why the ocean is salty today.
Luna explained that the salt in the ocean is important for many creatures living in the sea.
Salt is important for the ocean because many sea creatures need it to survive.
Max smiled, feeling excited to learn why the ocean is salty and how important the salt is for sea life.
Thanks, Luna. Now I know why the ocean is salty and why sea creatures need it.
You're welcome, Max. The salt in the ocean is a vital part of life in the sea, making it a special and important place.
Why is the moon sometimes full and sometimes crescent? One night, Max looked up at the sky and saw the moon shining brightly, but it was shaped like a crescent. He asked Luna why the moon changes shape.
Luna, why is the moon sometimes full and sometimes just a crescent?
Luna explained that the moon doesn't change shape on its own, but it looks different because of how it moves around the Earth.
The moon doesn't change shape on its own. It's how the moon moves around the Earth and how the sun lights it up.
Max was curious about how the moon shines if it doesn't make its own light.
How does the moon shine if it doesn't make its own light?
The moon doesn't shine on its own. It reflects sunlight. The sun's light bounces off the moon and shines down on us.
Luna explained that as the moon moves around the Earth, we see different parts of it lit up by the sun.
As the moon moves around the Earth, different parts of it get lit up by the sun. That's why it looks like it changes shape.
Max was amazed to learn that the moon can be full, crescent, or even disappear completely.
So sometimes the moon is full, and other times it's just a crescent or disappears?
Yes. When the sun shines on the whole side of the moon that faces us, it's a full moon. When it doesn't shine at all, it's a new moon.
Luna explained that it takes about a month for the moon to go all the way around the Earth.
It takes about 29 days for the moon to go all the way around the Earth. That's how long it takes to see all its phases.
Max was curious about why the sun lights up only part of the moon at a time.
Why does the sun only light up part of the moon at a time?
As the moon moves around the Earth, the angle between the sun, moon, and Earth changes, so we see only part of the moon lit up.
Max smiled, thinking about how beautiful the different phases of the moon are.
Wow, the moon goes through so many changes, but it's always beautiful.
Yes, Max. The phases of the moon are a wonderful part of nature's beauty.
Max loved learning about the moon's phases and how it changes as it moves through the sky.
Thanks, Luna. Now I understand why the moon changes shape as it moves.
You're welcome, Max. The moon's phases are a wonderful reminder of how everything in the universe is connected.
Why is Snow white? One winter day, Max was playing in the snow and wondered why snow is white.
Luna, why is Snow white?
Luna explained that snow is made up of tiny ice crystals.
Snow is made up of tiny ice crystals, which form when water freezes in the cold air.
Max wondered why the ice crystals in snow are white.
Why are the ice crystals in snow white?
The ice crystals in snow reflect light in all directions, which makes the snow look white.
Luna explained that snow looks white because it reflects all the colors of light equally.
Snow reflects all the colors of light equally, which is why it looks white to our eyes.
Max was curious about how light works to make snow look white.
How does light work to make the snow look white?
Light is made up of all the colors of the rainbow. When snow reflects all those colors equally, it looks white.
Luna explained that sunlight, which is made of all colors, gets reflected off the snow, making it look white.
Sunlight has all the colors of light in it, and when it reflects off the snow, it looks white.
Max was amazed to learn that snow looks so bright because it reflects so much light.
So, snow looks so bright because it reflects a lot of light.
Yes. Snow reflects almost all the light that hits it, which is why it looks so bright and white.
Luna explained that snow reflects almost all the sunlight that hits it, which is why it looks white.
Snow reflects nearly all the sunlight that hits it, so it looks white and shiny.
Max asked if snow always looks white, even when the sun isn't shining.
Does snow always look white, even when the sun isn't shining?
Yes. Even without the sun, snow reflects any light around it, making it look white all the time.
Max smiled, happy to understand why snow looks white and shiny.
Thanks, Luna. Now I understand why snow looks so white and bright.
You're welcome, Max. It's all about the way snow reflects light, making it look white and beautiful.
Why is Santa Claus part of Christmas? One snowy evening, Lily was decorating her Christmas tree and wondered why Santa Claus is part of Christmas.
Why is Santa Claus part of Christmas?
Suddenly, a tiny fairy named Noel appeared to explain why Santa Claus is an important part of Christmas.
Hi Lily. I'm Noel, the Christmas fairy. Let me tell you why Santa Claus is such a big part of Christmas.
Noel explained that the idea of Santa Claus comes from a real person named Saint Nicholas, who loved to help people by giving gifts.
Santa Claus is based on a real person named Saint Nicholas, who was known for giving gifts to those in need.
Noel told Lily that over time, the story of Saint Nicholas changed, and he became the Santa Claus we know today, who brings gifts on Christmas.
As time passed, Saint Nicholas's story changed, and he became the jolly Santa Claus who brings gifts on Christmas Eve.
Noel explained that Santa Claus represents the spirit of giving and kindness, which is an important part of Christmas.
Santa Claus represents the spirit of giving and kindness, spreading joy to everyone during Christmas.
Noel told Lily that Santa brings gifts to remind everyone of the joy of giving and to celebrate the happiness of the season.
Santa brings gifts to remind us all about the joy of giving and to celebrate the happiness of Christmas.
Noel explained that Santa lives at the North Pole, where he and his elves work in a magical workshop making toys for children.
Santa lives at the North Pole, where he and his elves make toys in a magical workshop for children all over the world.
Noel told Lily that Santa uses his magical sleigh and reindeer to travel around the world, delivering gifts to children on Christmas Eve.
Santa travels in his magical sleigh, pulled by flying reindeer, to deliver gifts to children on Christmas Eve.
Noel reminded Lily that Santa Claus is magical, bringing joy and happiness to children everywhere, reminding us of the magic of Christmas.
Santa is magical, bringing happiness to children everywhere and reminding us of the magic of Christmas.
Lily smiled, now understanding why Santa Claus is part of Christmas, and couldn't wait to celebrate with her family.
Thanks, Noel. Now I know why Santa Claus is such an important part of Christmas.
Why is sand at the beach so soft? One sunny day, Mia was building sand castles at the beach and wondered why the sand was so soft and smooth.
Why is the sand at the beach so soft?
Suddenly, a tiny fairy named Sandy appeared to explain why the beach sand is so soft.
Hi Mia. I'm Sandy, the sand fairy. Let me tell you why the sand at the beach feels so soft and smooth.
Sandy explained that sand is made from rocks that have been broken down over time by wind, water, and waves.
Sand is made from rocks that get broken down by the wind, water, and waves over a long time.
Sandy told Mia that the ocean waves help make the sand soft by rolling the sand grains back and forth, smoothing them out.
The ocean waves roll the sand back and forth, smoothing out the grains and making them soft.
Sandy explained that the wind and time also help break down the sand, making it even finer and smoother.
Over time, the wind and the ocean help shape the sand, making it finer and smoother.
Sandy told Mia that the sand at the beach comes from different places, like mountains, rivers, and coral reefs.
The sand at the beach can come from many places, like mountains, rivers, and even coral reefs.
Sandy explained that not all beaches have the same sand. Some beaches have white sand, some have black sand, and others have golden sand.
Different beaches have different colors of sand, some are white, some are black, and others are golden like this one.
Sandy told Mia that the softness of the beach sand makes it feel good under your feet when you walk.
The smooth sand feels soft under your feet because the grains are so fine and gentle.
Sandy explained that the ocean's magic helps keep the sand soft and smooth, making it fun to play in.
The ocean's magic helps keep the sand soft and smooth, so you can enjoy building sand castles and playing.
Mia smiled, now understanding why the sand at the beach is so soft, and couldn't wait to build more sand castles.
Thanks, Sandy. Now I know why the sand is so soft.
Why is it hotter in the summer? One summer day, Max was playing outside and noticed it was much hotter than usual. He asked Luna why it's hotter in the summer.
Luna, why is it so hot in the summer?
Luna explained that during the summer, the Earth is tilted towards the sun, making it feel hotter. Luna explained that during the summer, the Earth is tilted towards the sun, making it feel hotter. Max wondered why the Earth tilts towards the sun in the summer.
Why does the Earth tilt towards the sun during the summer?
The Earth is always tilted, but in the summer, your part of the earth is closer to the sun.
Luna explained that in the summer, the days are longer because the sun stays up in the sky for more time.
In the summer, the sun stays in the sky longer, so the days are longer and it feels hotter.
Max was curious about why the sunlight feels stronger during the summer.
Why does the sunlight feel stronger in the summer?
Because the earth is closer to the sun, the sunlight is stronger, and that makes it feel hotter.
Luna explained that the Earth's tilt causes the seasons, with summer being the warmest time of year.
The Earth's tilt gives us the seasons. Summer is when we are tilted closest to the sun, making it the warmest season.
Max was amazed to learn how the Earth's tilt and longer days make the summer feel hotter.
So, the Earth's tilt and longer days make the summer hotter?
Yes. With more sunlight and longer days, the weather gets warmer, making the summer the hottest time of the year.
Luna explained that in the summer, it's important to stay cool by drinking water and playing in the shade.
In the summer, make sure to stay cool by drinking plenty of water and playing in the shade.
Max asked if there are other ways to enjoy the summer safely.
Are there other ways to stay safe in the summer?
Yes. You can wear sunscreen, hats, and stay indoors when it gets too hot.
Max smiled, happy to understand why it's hotter in the summer and how to stay safe.
Thanks, Luna. Now I understand why it's so hot in the summer.
You're welcome, Max. Remember to stay cool, drink lots of water, and enjoy the summer safely.
Why shouldn't we litter? One day, Max noticed people throwing trash on the ground and wondered why it's important not to litter.
Luna, why shouldn't we throw trash on the ground?
Luna explained that throwing trash on the ground harms nature and animals.
When we throw trash on the ground, it hurts nature and animals that live there.
Max wondered how trash can harm animals in the park.
How does trash harm animals?
Animals can mistake trash for food, and it can make them very sick or even hurt them.
Luna explained that litter doesn't just harm animals, it also harms the environment.
Litter takes a long time to break down and can pollute the soil, water, and air.
Max was curious about how trash affects water.
How does trash affect the water?
When trash gets into rivers, lakes, or oceans, it pollutes the water and harms fish and other water animals.
Luna explained that keeping the planet clean helps protect all living things.
When we keep the planet clean by throwing trash in bins, we help protect all living things on Earth.
Max was amazed to learn how much good he can do just by not littering.
So, by not littering, I'm helping to protect nature and animals?
Yes. Every time you throw trash in the bin, you're helping to keep the environment clean and safe for everyone.
Max asked if he can encourage others to stop littering by setting a good example.
Can I help others stop littering by setting a good example?
Absolutely. When people see you keeping the environment clean, they'll want to do the same.
Luna explained that by keeping the planet clean now, Max is helping make a better future for everyone.
By keeping the planet clean, you're helping create a better, healthier future for everyone.
Max smiled, excited to understand why it's so important not to litter.
Thanks, Luna. Now I know why I should always throw my trash in the bin.
You're welcome, Max. Every time you throw trash in the bin, you're helping to protect the environment and keep the planet beautiful.